Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Assassin's Creed Revelations. Let's continue. So, we are off to the fast travel section. My goal here is to... this game did, I suppose, introduce cemetery plots. We haven't seen that in games before. These sticks in the ground, which I assume are depictions of people being... Let's see, Templar courier. Here we go. Let's... I don't think I'm supposed to kill this guy, but I may do it anyways. I don't remember if I'm supposed to kill him or what. Well, there's another achievement. Yeah, we'll just take the body with us. Very awkward position there. I keep picking up the body. I'm trying to loot the body. Come on, let me loot it. Apparently I can't loot this one. Also, I can throw bombs, which seems a little weird. Anyways, none of that has anything to do with what we were trying to do. We were going to start the first memory. We've spent an hour already running around the city, liberating it, finding hidden chests, a lot of hidden chests, even though I've purchased more than half the treasure maps. Let's see what shop this is. He's a doctor, alright. Don't really need to speak with the doctor. So, roughly speaking, if I... armory. Let's see if we have enough money to maybe buy some armor. Well, we do have enough money, so an increase there would be terrible. I probably should not go super crazy with weapons, though. Let's see. Just try to get as much of a slight upgrade as possible. We'll just take that one. And the crossbow is 18,000, so we don't have enough for that. Bullets were full, throwing knives were full, and ingredients were not full, but we kind of don't need any of that. Like, we haven't done the tutorial stuff for half of these elements, but that very well may be because we've done it so many times before in previous games. But I don't want to start a memory, spend about an hour on... Let's see, can't zoom in your view. And glitching happening all over the place. And you can't climb up. We'll go ahead and loot these. I think this may just be a memory that tells us how to make bombs. If that's the case, that'll be fine. We may go down the path of doing several memories. Den leader. One of your assassins has gained enough experience to lead one of your assassin's dens. Den leaders can progress to the rank of Master Assassin after performing unique missions with you. Once assigned as a Den leader, the assassin is linked permanently to the Den, so choose wisely. Well, I think we've kind of seen what's... I don't even know how I have 2 assassins. Like, was this the guy that I broke out of prison? Or was this the guy? And all the rest of the assassins need to be unlocked or found, I imagine. So, obviously the level 10 guy. Why he is level 10, I have no idea. Talk to your apprentice. What is this? This is probably calling assassins during a fight, calling assassins on targets, or well, the assassins will be more effective once they're on missions. So we have to really use our assassins if we're going to get these rewards, which we may get some and not all. The apprentice is concerned about some suspicious activity in the district. Hear what he has to say. Full synchronization, use the your assassin signal at least once.
Mentor, we have a problem. A great many assassins have disappeared in recent months.
This
and
feels
I believe I know why.
Disappeared.
Kind of like a side story.
They have been killed.
I fear so, but there is no time to explain. Hide in the park west of here and wait for me to arrive. You shall see for yourself.
I'm not pushing any controls right now, by the way. So, I want me to reach the outskirts. I'd like to find the bookshop, but it's on the other side of this wall, so forget it. We're still doing the mission in the same area. We can just look right on the map where these guys. And see, I guess I could throw some coins.
What have I done to deserve this?
There's 10 gold.
What have I done to deserve this?
If you need aid, you are welcome here.
I don't know what... did I just shove the lady and that was enough to convince the entire group to run away? Is that really all you have to do? Well, if it is, I guess I'll end up shoving more women in this game than I would have thought I would have been required to. Or would have wanted to. It's telling me to hide here. What was my goal? Now you can't climb ladders when you're in the real world. You just can't do it inside of areas. And they still have the dual assassin. Clear the area of Templars before rejoining your apprentice. Alright. Let's see. That's one down. Will he take the other guy too? I miss the ability to just air assassinate and kill people like this from Assassin's Creed 1. That was very much lost in Brotherhood and Assassin's Creed 2. It stopped feeling the same way. You could basically still do it, it just didn't feel right. Like, it wasn't a dramatic conclusion to carefully climbing up a wall and getting at a specific point to lock in on your target. It was very much just a easily solved thing like it is now. It's just like, yeah.
Sharpen your senses. There is a danger here I do not fully understand. You keep watch, and I will have a look around.
So his cloak is clipping through that. So we see we gotta walk around. So this guy walked this way after killing somebody, killing an assassin.
Look of this.
And then he killed another assassin that way. So there's an assassin running around.
Follow that man.
Chase the sentinel.
Only a guilty man runs with such speed. And only a fool stops to fight.
So it seems like an assassin has been betrayed the order. After being trained or getting the ability to, let's see. Oops. Apparently I had to fight through that instead of just running through the smoke towards my true target like I would naturally expect was what they would want me to do. Okay. Let's ask this question. Alright. Run and that. And that kind of worked. So we upgraded our sword, but this game,
Are you injured?
Ezio's so skilled.
And now my heart is heavy. That man, his name is Vari. He was an assassin once.
He has obvious skill and a score to settle.
Evet, until that man is caught or killed, I fear none of us will be safe in this city.
And until you are properly trained, I will not let you go head-to-head with a killer as deadly as this man. Let us focus on further honing your skills first.
So now they're introducing the pigeon station, which we've seen this in Brotherhood. We have Mediterranean defense. Mediterranean defense feature allows you to send assassins to perform missions in cities throughout the Mediterranean region. You can undermine the Templars by freeing these cities from their influence. When a city has been reclaimed, the assassins will establish a permanent presence there. This will unlock options to help you develop it and make it proper. Templar agents, however, will attempt to retake these lost cities and may even launch a massive attack if you're not careful to maintain your influence over the city. What's funny here, and apparently I can only do one mission right now, is that in 2018 this would 100% be a microtransaction laden mini game that was designed to make sure you don't sell your game back, used after a couple of weeks, and to try and milk the player out of as much money as possible. In this instance, however, there's kind of not any reason for this to exist, other than that I assume they thought it was a good idea. Like, that's kind of the only thing I can guess. I can't send 2 people, apparently. So I'll just send him out. Odds of success 100%. Let's see. Crafting table. Crafting tables allow you to craft. Send your assassins on contracts. Or, interesting. Both the crafting table and this seem to be integrated into the same system. Well, that was not an hour worth of gameplay by far, but it was enough to get a deposit into the bank. And I will take the money out of the bank. And
see you next time.
I will run back this direction. These AI characters are so much in the way. Like, yeah, for as much as they've been a stalwart of the Assassin's Creed series, they have never been welcome. Like, totally pointlessly.
No.
So, alright, that was kind of pointless in an action, but it gave me a challenge. Alright, there's 2 more maps that we can purchase, and that puts us in a good position because we're kind of done now. We don't have to deal with going to bookstores, at least for a while. There's a black market dealer. I don't know what a black market dealer is, so I guess I'll go and see what that is. And then we need to go recruit an assassin, I guess. And then let's recruit some more assassins. And we'll try to go in a wide circle. Maybe we could even fast travel from this point to... well, I don't even know where there would be much of a place to fast travel other than right where that memory is. We might try that. So, running on the ground, you bump into people. Climbing on the roofs, you get attacked by guards. It's really a lose-lose situation. Where are you, black market dealer? Is it right here? This guy's yelling at me for knocking over his item.
Has he lost his mind?
Black market dealer. What can we buy? Bombs for a high price. Bombs for a high price. Bombs for a high price. And bombs for a high price. I don't... like... unless there's kind of a reason to do this now. Let's see. we'll buy one just to see if that might unlock something. Like, maybe now we've just unlocked the ability to craft all of those bombs.
Thanks. See you later.
But I'm definitely not using any of those bombs. Yeah, and that just doesn't work. Yeah, killing those Templar scholars is just not a good system.
Someone should teach you a little respect. If only Aunt Funda could see this.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm kind of, I guess, killing them just in case it finishes some challenge. There definitely is a feeling that the only reason why I'm doing any of this game is just out of a sense of obligation. We desperately needed his... we needed Ezio's sister to be kidnapped, or his mother to be kidnapped, or even if her remains were stolen. That would work. Like, say the mother died and her remains were stolen. That'd be fine. There we go. This probably is faster. It's almost certainly faster to do all of this than... than to run and swim across the channel, but it's still not fast. Like, there is faster than what we've been experiencing before, and then there is fast. Right. And jumping through these windows, not super convenient. And getting down on anything, not super helpful, or super easy. When you compare this game to something like Mirror's Edge was a straight run from the beginning of the game to the end. Didn't under tap. What? My Templar awareness went down to hidden, and then a din was under attack. Like, what just happened? Let's look at the map and look. This is a contested zone. So here we go. We've got to fast travel back, fast travel to this contested zone, and try and recover this. Alright, like, I want to do a memory, but the game wants me to do this. I could ignore the contested zone, and we would assumedly just lose it. And as we get more and more of these areas out of contention, it's either going to get easier or harder to stay on top of these things.
Isn't that dangerous?
It really feels like just a couple things happened at the same time.
Huh?
He's lost.
Foreign marshal for hire. Where do I know that man from?
That corrupt dog. We can't win this. Innocent bystander. We'll be with you every step of the way. I killed that broker when she tried to confront my wife. I told her as she hung there, that's no way to treat a lover. So how's your brother?
So I'm not sure what I really need to do here. The barrels may not be something that we've had before. They seem like they're being slightly helpful.
I've got to test my theory that the ears are directly linked to
I know that man.
now.
More
Now, getting the counters is still somewhat difficult.
I don't want to die.
So I don't know what we're supposed to do.
Which way did he go?
Like, am I supposed to come up here and
No mercy for you.
burn it again? And let's see. Hidden gun. Like, let's not forget that we have that. Even though there's kind of a lack of time in which I'll use it. So there's a pattern and a path of somebody. Like, we see this red path. I figure maybe I'm supposed to follow the red path? Let's never miss an opportunity to loot a chest.
She's getting away.
I guess you're supposed to do the same thing you were doing before.
I love this. I know I've seen him before. Coming back.
Another strange.
Almost got shot.
Where is he? Another.
There. Let's just climb up here and see what we can do. I mean, here you even have the banners that would burn if they were in Brotherhood. There's no... So I see like 3 things. Contested den. Let's mark that so we know what we're looking at. I see 3 towers. That's kind of all I see. And from that, like, these are just marksmen. That's the beacon. These guys are certainly hurting my collection of right trigger and dodge. They're hurting my amount of health things. Like, more of these towers. Maybe you can't do anything with a contested area. Maybe that's just... Wait, it's not contested as much anymore. Ah, there's a door here. On the defense, Templars are trying to recapture the den, defend it to drive them away. Ah, so as I remembered, although I didn't quite remember it right, let's see, can we upgrade something? It seems like you can edit this at the cost of changing it from this to rifleman, but why would I want to change it when I also have all of these? Yeah, it seems like you can move where the things are on the dial for no reason, but there's no button upgrade. I kind of suspect we're only going to have like a
hold that point for me. Make your stand there. Make your stand there.
Like, yeah, I really only feel like
defend that area.
Like, you'll do this once, otherwise it's going to be really ridiculous. And we'll just install a barricade here, and B. Let's not forget that we can hit B to loot.
Defend that area.
So there is something here you can do. Just flooding. And they took out one of my guys.
You're that point.
But I'm getting money in the process. And upgrade that barricade.
Defend that area. Make your stand there.
And like, unless they completely screw up, I don't think they're even gonna get very far.
Make your stand there.
Morale times 10. And I don't even think I can upgrade the barrier a second time. So I'm at 5. We're losing a couple guys, so this is a little bit more challenging. But this is still incredibly boring. It's just not what you want to do. It absolutely is not what you want to do in a game. So we've got a moral up to like 100. And they're bringing out the war machine. Fire. So we're at 100 morale. But this thing is about to get past any point where even could be out-targeted, so oh, let me get this thing. Oh no.
Secure that point.
I did not put anybody at all. I didn't put anybody on this side. So they're about to attack. Like, I can't even do anything.
Defend that area.
I wasted all my morale. I was building it all up, and so you've got like a whole team.
Right there.
Boring, boring, boring. And we're gonna end up doing this, I imagine, several times. Probably once or twice for each area. New unit assassin caltrop bomber, new unit Greek fire barricades. And it may very well turn out that we'll just be in a kind of interesting position where all the bodies now are gone, of course, where if we quickly liberate the people. This guy seems oddly.
You there, hello,
standing.
can you help me?
What is troubling you, amigo?
There is a mad woman in this district putting curses on people with little silver coins.
Curses?
Well, not curses exactly, but old Byzantine coins. She is sneaking them into our pockets while our heads are turned. And I do not find it funny.
Chase and catch the thief.
Keep your leggings on. I will have a look.
So I'm gonna go down to this. And then see if we can find the lady with our eagle vision.
You won't get away. Gone!
Herman, stop!
There we go. There we go.
Quite a trick you have there. Sleeping worthless coins into men's pockets. Have you ever been caught?
Not once. Although I have on occasion taken money as well. But only to feed myself.
Why do you not put that trick to better use? Fight with the assassins.
So he recruits the
Work for a
thief.
just cause.
Of course.
Well, it would be nice to be part of something larger than myself. But I will fight with you.
This is the first point in which a female has spoken in this game. I'm not joking. We are 4 or 5 hours into the game. This is the first time any female I have heard say anything. Maybe the Romani said something to be generous, but this is the first even secondary character. We have definitely seen secondary assassins. They weren't completely forbidden in this game, but everybody that's talked to me has been a guy. Let's see, sticky splinter bomb. Well, I don't have one of those, so I'll buy one. We'll just try to hold on to one of anything. Tripwire. Now, if I'm going to go any further, I don't want data. I need to find a bank I could access, and that would mean either fast traveling or moving this direction. And where's the memory? The memory is still way over here, and there are still assassins to be recruited all over the place. And this is a mercenary headquarters and a mercenary assignment. So let's go this way and try to do the mercenary assignment. There's definitely a problem you can feel with this. Like, a lot of running around the city to get to some pretty infrequent goals. Just to generalize, I suppose that would be the right term. Like, unlike the previous Assassin's Creed in this series, you were flooded with things in previous games. Here, not so much. That was not my intended movement, but whatever. I either need to get, I guess I need to get on top of this corner piece. Yeah, it feels like there would be flags, it feels like there'd be posters, it feels like there'd just be a lot of other things that you could do instead of feeling limited. Can this get me any higher? No? Seems like this one's a little bit of a tricky area. Finding these treasure chests may give me 1,000 gold, or it may give me no gold at all. Actually, that one gave me none. I think I'm getting to it. No. And if I can get up to the top of this, there's a animus data fragment, and they want me to go this way. Ah! I hate when that happens. And that really says a lot that the game does things like that to you so frequently that it's a known issue. I suppose what they need to do is not have the leap of faith button be A. And I don't know how you do that. Because then you'd have to have two different buttons dedicated to jumping, which seems excessive. But I really... I guess maybe they eventually figure it out. So I landed on a ship. You can actually walk on the ship. There's nothing on the ship though. Let's see, we're now looking for the mercenary mission. Let's see what they want me to do.
The bastards! The damn bastards! I will tear off their arms and use them as clubs.
Calm, friend. Anger is the enemy of caution.
Those Byzantine thugs kidnapped my son, Ezio. To get at
At
me,
least
they attack an innocent
these
boy.
three mercenaries have slightly
back,
different
but only if we
facial
coordinate and act carefully.
animations. They look
Evet,
slightly different,
Of course. If
even
you
though
lead, I will
they
follow.
all have the same facial hair, and it really does seem like they stretched. Just like the guy on the left, his face has been stretched out as wide as possible. The guy in the middle, he's got a medium amount of stretch, and the guy on the right has like the least amount of stretch over the same potential facial model. Several mercenaries have captured and detained. Infiltrate where they're being held. Free to captured mercenaries without being detected. Alright, so I don't know how we're going to do this or what I'm supposed to do. But I'll just follow these guys. By doing a mercenary mission, one sort of assumes that this will make mercenaries potentially a little cheaper, or at the very least they will walk me across buildings that I can come back and look at.
Shahane.
Alright, so find the captured mercenaries. So these guys are all hired, and I can just watch the mini map So what can I do
Where do
here?
you think that one's from? That would be our man.
None of your business, surely.
Hey, you!
Does he live?
Cannot say. He's as still as a corpse.
And they've been located.
His heart is weak, but he lives.
Poison. There is no other explanation.
If so, there may be a remedy.
We will get him to a doctor.
So this is the exact same mission that we had before. Like, where we...
Something deadly about it.
You won't escape.
we pick up somebody and carry them.
I can't see him anymore.
And see, that time I called 2 guys instead of 1, which seems not the same system that we had before. Like before, it was. This is not the doctor.
Another stranger.
And I'm about to die, and he's about to die. Where is the music right now? No. Where is the son saying thank you, or please hurry, or help, or oof when I drop him? All I hear is a light breathing.
Hakim Effendi, this boy has been poisoned.
Give me room.
And the usual background audio.
Trap. It's a trap.
Say again.
The Templars, they used me as bait to flush you out, to kill all of you.
Have we been followed?
I would not doubt it.
Take positions and be ready for anything.
It's time to probably change his outfit too. We'll do.
Keep this boy from harm. Let no one get close.
And the assassins just appeared out of nowhere, and at least in Brotherhood they would come from over the ridge of a of a rooftop, so it looked like they could have honestly been hiding.
Keep close.
These guys are just bumping into me. You can see it's not really necessary to buy weapons. Not right now, at least. If they start introducing a stronger form of enemy,
Hold the line.
I would then argue maybe more weapons. Armor kind of makes sense.
Steady.
And this game is really picky about not leaving the area.
Keep close.
These guys don't want to get off the ledge, and
Do not waver.
I'm not sure there's actually a way to kill things if they're all on the ledge.
I'm not part of it.
Hold the line.
My boy, how do you feel?
I am fine,
My
Father.
boy.
Stop doting.
It's like they
Well,
look
if you
like
think
they're
saving your
barely
life is
10
doting,
years
there
apart.
may be hope for you yet.
Ow. I need to lay down.
Drink water and keep still.
I guess you can't
Agitation
have the
speeds
mercenaries
poison through your
look
body.
like they're 10-years-olds.
Teşekkür ederim Ezio. I owe you a great
But you
debt.
could have had this guy look older. Look at those dead eyes on him. Dead eyes will become more of an issue in Assassin's Creed games as we move forward through the series. And apparently there's a chest right here in the middle of the street.
Excuse for such a recklessness.
Hidden over here.
I found him! Faster! Close him! There!
I still need to purchase probably more medicine. Wouldn't be a terrible thought if the guy was here to purchase it. So that was our first mercenary quest. Seemed kind of pointless. If we look at the influence, this Templar zone is liberated. Ideally I want to keep it that way. And I'd like to move over to this Templar den. I guess these are what we unlocked a long time ago, because I'm not seeing anything that lines up and feels like a secret underground area. There probably is a secret underground area or two around the place. Each of these assassin missions seems to also be, for the most part, permanent. So recruiting all the assassins would make playing the game quicker. And I guess there's really no reason not to get these treasures as we go. Just get these two, get this one, come over here to this viewpoint / Templar den and liberate that section, and then at some point maybe come back and liberate this section too, and then that would just leave these two elements on the side. In fact, it might not be a terrible thought to liberate everything, then do a memory, because it could, well, it actually might be a horrible thought, because if after doing each memory areas get contested and I liberate everything and all the areas get contested, that would mean I'd have to do the mini game that I hate quite a lot. But it may not work that way. So we did about an hour of trying to do mission gameplay, but it took us really out of that too. I don't see a real reason to go to the fight club right now. Like, we may never need to go in the fight club. We'll just potentially walk in there. It'd be also nice to go to a bank at some place and remove some money. It still feels very strange that this would be the only map, but it kind of is. I think what happens, if I'm recalling correctly, which I very possibly am not, is we spend 2/3 of the game, maybe half of the game, in this area, and then we kind of leave. Like, here is our target right now, and he's just that assassin that betrayed the Creed. There's still a lot of places we haven't seen. And I guess we're in Mycef right now? Or I don't even know. Bomb Codex. Apparently we have looked at all the bombs. User's manual. The only thing I want to change is let's switch the outfit He doesn't look as good in Altair's outfit as he probably should. That face with the scar, it's exactly the same as Desmond's scar for no reason that was ever explained. Probably just because they used the same face model. But that still doesn't make any sense. Let's see, how many... If we look at the weapons we have, even, there's at best 3 more weapons in the entire game. Like one hidden weapon, and that's it. Seems like I have more than 3 bombs though. So maybe you hit A. Wait a minute, how did I just make a splinter bomb? Well, apparently you can just craft bombs on the fly. That's crazy. Nobody told me I could do that. That is insane. Where are we on the DNA? This really feels slow. Real slow. We're still in sequence 2, 85% synced. No, we're in sequence 3, apparently. Secret locations. These secret locations might be DLC. Recruit assassins. Seems like each one of the recruit missions will be listed here. It seems like there's only 6 in total. Master assassin missions. We'll have to do all of these. And faction HQ missions. We just did Unfortunate Son, and there's only one more faction HQ missions apparently in the entire game. Challenges wise, we're calling assassins during fights, making some progress. Calling assassins on a target means I'd have to hit left and target them. I need to recruit more people before I could use Airstorm. Call assassins within a story mission. Do 2 more of those. Doing set 2 in particular would increase the recharge speed of the assassin signal. Recruiting all 12 assassins are required for set 3. Training recruits to the rank of master assassins, 7 of them, and successfully performing a din defense, 2 more of those will unlock the assassin's faction weapon, which either you have to purchase or you get. Mercenary guild wise, use mercenary guards 10 times, which I'll probably have to be very conscious of doing that. Destroy scaffolding by throwing someone into it 5 times. These are the same things that were in Brotherhood. Some of them are. Kill an enemy using a thrown weapon 5 times. Disarm and kill a guard with his own weapon 5 times. Kill a Byzantine Almagier, whatever that is, 25 times. Perform a hook and throw 10 times, which apparently we haven't done. Perform double assassinations 9 more times. We have killed 5 guards in under 10 seconds in melee. Perform a combo kill streak of at least 5, 10 different times, and then kill an Ottoman Janissary 25 times. The mercenary guilds question things don't really give you much of a reward. Seems to be the same here, unless the Romani faction ability is something I really want. The ability to unlock a weapon and the reducing of the cost of hiring Romanis isn't super interesting. And we probably will get a decent third of these goals done. I just don't think we'll get them all done. And particularly if this game is as small as it seems like it is. Yeah. And it's hard to be obsessive about this story in particular. Trying to collect everything. That just doesn't line up at all. It says we're 15.76% totally synced already. That seems rather high since we barely even touched the main story. But it did take us forever to get out of the tutorial levels. Anyways, that's it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. If you like what I'm doing and want to support me, gift me a game on Steam. That helps more than watching ads. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.